Alright, so we back, man. Listen, man, first things first. Y'all see the games, man. Make sure y'all boys getting in the gym. Make sure y'all boys staying healthy. But we got to get straight into this. So we got Travis Hunter's soon-to-be wife. Um, Anybody with common sense can see this. Especially talking to the men out there. If a girl says that you were not her type, and she ends up with you, by default that means she's settling. Why are you with a girl that said you weren't her type, that left you in her DMs for 2 months? At that time, you were the number one ranked player in the world. She spun the block. She probably had a few conversations with a few people. Hey, that's Travis Hunter. He's going to go big. He's going to be in the league. La, la, la. She spins the block. Now you're with her. Now all these things are happening. All these things are happening. You know, she wants to get married in Tennessee. Y'all go do me a favor. Go look at the laws for getting married in Tennessee and tell me what they say. But some very strange behavior from this girl, I ain't gonna lie. And the fact that she even has to come out and make a video about this, I mean, if some, let's just get into it. Let's just see what's going on.
I'm going to be addressing all this stuff online because I'm tired emotionally and mentally of seeing people try to make me out to be a person that I am not. But what's a testimony without a test of faith? So I'm going to start from the very beginning with this my type thing.
Here we go.
I got permission from Travis to say these things because these are previously things I didn't want online. But
Pause. You didn't want it online, but you went and sat in front of a camera and told the camera. Initially, he wasn't my type. You sat in front of a camera and said this. No one gun to your head and say this to the internet. You did that. So, all right.
I'm going to tell y'all the full story just so y'all know. So Travis, when he first ever DM'd me, when we first met, I said I left him in my DM for 2 months, and people said, "Oh, she left him in his DM until she figured out who he was." That is not true at all. The real reason Travis sat in my DM for 2 months is because he DM'd me when he had a girlfriend, and her name was in his bio, so I instantly knew he had a partner. So I exited the message, and he sat there until he was single. I don't do home wrecking. I'm not a side piece. I don't stand for any of those things. I support women, so I would never do that to another woman because I would never want it done to me. So I ignored him.
But why didn't she say that immediately? Like when she initially made the video, I don't know, man. She could have said he initially DM'd me. I guess she didn't want him to look bad. I don't know. This is why the net stuff, you don't really want to be too deep into it, because this how it could get, bro. Because like what?
Until he was single. That's the real reason he sat in my DM. Then the second thing.
Because either way, this makes Travis look bad, right? Even you saying that now, it still make him look bad. And then before, he would look bad anyway. So you might as well have just said that from the jump. If you're gonna bring these things to the internet, just be honest up front. Because now you're just not even a trustworthy source. Because like you already didn't even tell the truth from the get go. You just said the man just sat in your DMs just because you never said nothing about why it happened. You just literally just did that. And now all this backlash is coming in. Now it's, oh wait, no, this happened because this person was, and it's like, it opens up a rabbit hole that shouldn't never been opened up anyways.
I said he wasn't my type. I did not mean attractiveness. I don't have a physical type, period. No two men that I previously dated looked the same. My first one was a white cowboy. Second one was a Mexican soccer player. Then I dated a black man who's a SoundCloud rapper. And then Travis. So I have never dated the same type physically. I don't care about what people look like or what they can give me. I date people for who they are as a person.
But you said he wasn't your type. You said this out of your mouth, he wasn't your type. And now all of a sudden you're saying, oh wait, you have a type. It's back and forth. It's just cap. First you said the nigga wasn't your type. And now you're saying, oh yeah, like, I don't have a type, and I date all these different kinds. Like, it's cap. The story is not matching up. It's just a bunch of capping going on right now.
How they honor God and how they treat the people around them, and Travis is all the above. So when I said he wasn't my type, I met because he was younger than me. I had never dated no one younger than me, and he had cheated on his girlfriend. I don't know if your type is cheaters, but mine.
See? Oh, how is yo what? You gonna bring this? Yo, the fact that she would even say that to men, why would you even put? So now she getting on the backlash, and like the way she's doing damage control is by literally throwing this nigga underneath the bus, like, oh yeah, he was a cheater, so I wasn't even really. So if he's all these things, he's younger than you, he's a cheater, why are you with him right now? Wow.
Isn't. So no, he wasn't my type at first off of those two things, but that didn't discredit the fact that I was attracted to him. That's obviously why I gave him a chance. And then I learned he truly is a phenomenal and wonderful human being, and that's why we're together, and that's why we're still together to this day. So that's that. Okay, the next clip was at the game after they just won like their last game.
Yeah.
People thought I was upset with him celebrating with cheerleaders. I don't know where that came from because he never celebrated with cheerleaders. So that I don't know where that started, but that's not what I said. But what y'all didn't see before the clip, me and him were talking. We had already interacted. I had already said congratulations. I had already kissed him over the fence that we couldn't get through. So the real reason why I was mad is because the security, and you can ask any of the family members who was actually there, they didn't want no one to storm the field. So they had 1,000 security people holding everyone back. But the people in the field were like, let the family down. Like, the family can come down. So everyone was going back and forth. I was arguing with the security guard because he wouldn't let no family through. But they let the cheerleaders on the opposing team get through the fences. So I was like, so when I finally got down to the field, that's why I told Travis, like, he had already seen it. I had already congratulated him. We had already spoke, got on the field. And then I was upset because I had just finished arguing with somebody. And then what y'all don't see after 5-second clip is right after that, I let it go. I was like, you know what, like, celebrate. We took pictures. We were with our families. And then we went to his meet and greet, had another wonderful event there. That's all that happened in that. That was literally that. Nothing. It was not deeper than anyone made it out to be. And yeah. Next clip, the Adidas pop-up shop this past weekend.
Even to talk about that clip though, like, what she's saying, it makes sense. But like, to be honest, it's like, all right, you got to know how to control yourself, right? You get to the field. The man just had a moment. Don't overshadow the moment by like just having your own emotions just overrule what's going on. You know, I understand, like, okay, you was a little bit upset, but like, you damn near looking like you want to crash out because they weren't let you down. But you got down and now it's cool. Be like, oh, they didn't let me down, but I got down. You should just be happy to just run out there and go do what you need to do. If you already congratulated him already, right? And you're saying you're doing this and that. You already said that you already congratulated him, right? You're spinning the block again to say, oh, I was mad about this and that. It's like, where does that even make sense? Which is it? Were you not able to get in so you couldn't get to him? Or were you able to just get in there and say like, okay, this is what's going on? But on one hand, you're saying you wasn't mad in the beginning. You got there. Oh yeah, like I already congratulated him and everything. So then you're going back to crash out and spaz about some securities not letting you down. All right. I ain't gonna knock it too much for that part of it, but it still sounds fishy to me. I ain't gonna lie.
People are saying that I'm like, what am I supposed to do? Just sit here? That's not what I said. First of all, I said, baby, do you want me to sit here or do you want me to go with the family or do you want me to come with you? Because what y'all don't know, again, off of a 7-second clip, is those weren't fans, by the way. He had already finished that part. He had finished meeting with the fans. I was there the entire time, taking pictures, talking to them, everything. The girls that were there, they were the Adidas, they worked for Adidas. So we were taking pictures for social posts. That's who those people were. I wasn't annoyed with no fans at all. I'm never annoyed with fans. So that's what that was. And then Travis was getting ready to leave. He had to be at a rehearsal for the Heisman ceremony. They had to do walkthroughs and stuff like that. So I was
even if that's the case, right? You see the nigga sitting there taking pictures, doing what he doing. You sit quietly. This is the problem with some of these Johns. They don't know how to relax themselves, right? You sit there and patiently wait. That's something that was already supposed to be discussed before you even got to that point of sitting down and relaxing and do whatever you was doing. Once you see that this man is taking pictures, doing what you gotta do, You sit down, stay quiet, and wait until the damn thing is done. You don't sit there and watch somebody taking pictures and you talking with them while they trying to take pictures. Like, how does that make any form of sense? But clearly, the brain, the common sense is just not a thing. Like, something's in the air where like common sense is just gone. So it's like, obviously this person can't see that, but that's not something you try to talk about in the middle of this situation, because things like this can happen now. Now you get these random moments where these random clips is coming out and it's making you look even a lot worse than you already do look, and it's just not gonna help the situation. This is where we gotta have strong leaders that's telling these motherfuckers like, look, when I'm doing this and that, you sit over there and relax. We already talked about this before. We're not gonna do this back and forth and we're trying to politic and figure something out in the middle of me doing a job here. Just be on the sidelines and cheer and just relax. Some people just don't know how to do that, and this is what's coming from it of her not doing that. If she would have just sat there patiently and waited until the man was finished taking the pictures, you're already sitting there waiting. So why are you trying to still figure out, oh, you want me to go there? Like, the nigga's already doing something. If you want to, if you're sitting there already, just shut up and sit there and wait. What are you questioning and asking questions in the middle of a damn picture thing that's going on already? It doesn't matter if he already took pictures with fans and stuff like that. He's doing it still at this moment, whether they're workers or not, whatever the case may be. It doesn't matter. He's in the middle of doing something. You're supposed to just sit there and patiently wait. But clearly this person can't see that.
Asking him, like, do you want me just to sit here? Do you want me to go back to the hotel? Like, do you want me to wait for our family? Because his family was in there shopping.
Should have been figured out beforehand.
So we just let them go pick out stuff in the store. It was like a 4-story Adidas. So they're all doing that. I was like, what do you want me to do? Like, do I stay here? Do I come with you?
Stay there and be quiet.
And you could do what you want. Like, you could sit there. You can go shop. You can come to the hotel. You can walk around. That's what he was saying to me. I don't know. Like I said, the things that I see.
But that's something.
Is truly crazy.
That's something. It's not even like to say that somebody's making something up, because it still looks bad. It's like, why are you politicking with this man about what needs to be done in the middle of a work? Here, the man is working, taking a picture, doing what he gotta do. You said it's for Adidas. The man is doing a job here. What other girl do you see doing some goofy shit like this? The man is doing their job, working, do what they doing, and the girl's in the sideline questioning. Sit down and shut up and relax and be quiet and wait until the damn job is finished. You figure that out after the fact. You're showing impatience. You're showing you're being a little bit rambunctious there, just doing anything that does not have to be done. You could have easily waited for the damn shit to be done. You're already sitting there, so you may as well just wait. Whatever the hell he gonna do, you just gonna follow his lead. You should be already knowing, I'm just gonna wait. Oh shit. Yeah. But yeah, you should just know, I'm just gonna wait. The man is doing something, so when he gets up and he's finished, then I'm gonna go follow him. You shouldn't be sitting there, because now you look even way worse off of some goofy clip. And I'm not gonna sit here and say that clips don't do that. Yeah, sometimes, a lot of times they do take clips and run with it. But it's like, this is obviously, you're just not understanding what you did wrong here. Like, what are you even, ridiculous.
Crazy, because it's not what happened. And I just think people are just finding every single little thing and trying to make it something it's not. And then bird brain individuals are just accepting what they see online.
I like that. Bird brain.
Okay, now the last thing, this actual Heisman ceremony. This is making me so mad, because anyone who knows me knows I support Travis in every win, everything he does, because I truly, truly love that man. He is perfect in my eyes. So.
Oh my God. This is so cringe. Like, yo, any John that really love him, man, they don't have to come out on the net and tell nobody this and da-da-da-da-da. Their actions are going to show it. If your actions are just all over the place and people can't keep up with you, you're all over the place, clearly it's going to be in question, right? So that's just like common sense shit. Your actions are just showing you're just all over the place. So obviously people are going to be like, what the hell? You're the one that came out on the internet and said that this nigga was not your type and he signed your DMs and all this and that. And now when you get backlash, now you want to say, oh, well, no, he had a girl in his bio at the time. Oh, yeah, no, well, he's a cheater. And then all of a sudden, now you're head over heels for this nigga and you love this nigga so much. Why y'all gotta get married in Tennessee? What's the marriage laws in Tennessee? Somebody tell me. What is it again? Prenups can be thrown out? That's what it is? If people get married in Tennessee and they realize that the finances is not fair, even if there was a prenup, they can throw the prenup out and the woman can just still get paid and she still can get half the damn money regardless. And Travis Hunter himself confirmed that this lady literally sat there and planned for the wedding to be in Tennessee. how dumb have we really fallen in this world? Like, are we this slow in the head? Are we this naive to just like obvious red flags here where we're just like this freaking stupid? They really got to get rid of TikTok is what I really feel like. TikTok got to get banned and they just got to get rid of it because it's really killing the attention span of like the average person. And it's like, I feel like people are just getting worse by the day. Like, it's really, really bad. Because Stevie Wonder could see this shit, man.
I instantly was gonna, if you watch the video, you can see me like, but his mom didn't get up. So I was like, oh, maybe I don't get up. Maybe I just sit here with her. So I sat there, and then y'all said Coach Prime had to tell me to get up. No, he didn't. He said, go get him. Go get your man. Like, and once Travis stood up, but he didn't have to do that because I was going to do that anyways. As soon as I seen Travis get up, then I thought it was appropriate to stand up, greet him, congratulate him. But then there was a camera right in front of Coach Prime, and I knew they were going to film that moment. And because of how people are online, I was like, I don't want to be in that shot, so I'm going to sit down. So I try to sit down so I'm not in the camera while I'm crying. People are going to be like, oh, why is she crying? Like, you know, stuff like that. And so I got out of the camera purposefully so they can have their moment. That's all it was. No one told me to stand up. No one had to tell me to celebrate with him. I was just sitting there crying. I wanted to take it in myself too. I was super excited for him. But I wanted the moment to be about him and his family. And that's another thing. People are like, why did he sit next to her? Why was his mom? We had assigned seats. I didn't have a choice where I sat. They are obviously going to put someone and their partner together. So I had the seat right next to him because that was my assigned seats. I didn't have a choice. And then the hugging thing. Travis came and hugged me because he just went down the line. I was first in line, then his mom, then Coach Prime. He came straight to me first. I didn't tell him to do that. I didn't have to tell him to do anything. He's a grown man. He can do what he wants. But yeah, everyone is making this crazy narratives in their head. So I just wanted to clear it up. And that is the truth. That's what happens in all those videos. And I will not be addressing this again. I didn't want to address it. But here we are.
Alright, bruh. I mean, it is what it is, man. Like, again, I think the lesson I can be is just be careful what kind of girl you have around you, bro. Because obviously, if it's the wrong one that's bringing all this attention and all this goofy shit's going on, this is what could happen, man. This is what could happen. They say it just takes one girl to destroy an entire kingdom. So, you know, as Travis Hunter is going up in his life, you know, obviously his girls around him, these weird things are happening, these questionable things are happening. And, you know, look at Savannah James. LeBron James' wife, right? I don't want to compare, but I'm just saying. Have you ever seen her do anything like this before? This goofy ass shit. LeBron wasn't my type. What? After I seen he was my type. Then she comes out, well, LeBron had his DMs, something like this and that, and yeah, LeBron cheated on his girl. What is even going on? What, like, to the young men out there, right? Just know this. As you become more successful in life, it could be on any level. Some people might get a better job, or some people might finally blow up on YouTube, or they might become a big day trader. You might become the best car salesman. Whatever it is, as you gain more success in this life, understand, pick the right girl by your side. And also, guys, fellas, I don't care who it is or who you are. If you gonna get married, you need to have a prenup. That's to protect yourself. Yourself comes first. You can never pour from a cup that's half full or not even empty at all. If your cup is empty, you can't pour, so you can't give anything anyways. So make sure yourself is great and good at the end of the day. Protect your assets, protect yourself, regardless. Stop making this brain dead bot, as she said, bird brain antics, mess y'all head up. Clearly, Travis Hunter could be in for a rude awakening here. Again, somebody tell me, why are they getting married in Tennessee, where Tennessee has these laws where prenups could be thrown out and all this crazy shit. That's pretty sad. Above all the stuff, you know, she's sitting down at a meet and greet. Instead of her just being quiet and waiting until it's done, she's asking questions in the middle of the damn thing. He wins a big game. Instead of her coming over and just being relaxed and just chill, she's spazzing about some supposed, you know, security not letting her get through. So to me, it's just like all these things are just gonna cause this to happen, this big outburst on the media and all this bullshit going on. Had she never came, remember, this girl been with Travis Hunter. Had she, if she would have kept quiet and didn't say any of this about not being my type, and now she's saying, oh, he was a cheater and da 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 da. What changed? If you're not attracted to a cheater, what changes? How can you get with someone that you know is a cheater? What happened? It has nothing to do with the money. You getting married in Tennessee has nothing to do with the money. Nothing to do with prenups being able to be thrown out if it's deemed unfair and all this bullshit with Tennessee. Of all places you can get married, Tennessee. And another funny thing is this too, right? Shadori Sanders was literally just on a podcast with Travis Hunter the other day. You know what Shadori Sanders said to Travis Hunter? You know you could get married at that house, right? It's not too late. And what did Travis Hunter say? Oh no, she already paid for Tennessee. It's already wraps. It's already wraps. Da 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 da. So maybe even Shadori Sanders and them boys know what the hell going on. You don't see them running around with some damn girl talking about they about to get married and all this extra shit. Like, this generation of men is really going down bad, and Travis Hunter is a example of that. Don't get me wrong, amazing player, but we got to remember, guys, just because these are athletes and they doing great things athletically doesn't mean life-wise in terms of choosing a relationship or certain stuff like that they're going to have the answers. That's not how that works. So at the end of the day, wish Travis Hunter the best. Whether he goes through this situation or not, he's going to learn either way, just like we all do in this lifetime. But wish him the best of luck. Hopefully he goes first pick. Maybe he might go third or whatever, but he's going to get drafted. Shout out to him. For the girl, I wish her the best. I don't know her from a can of paint. Just everybody else, just take a lesson from this. Even the females too. Like, if your man is just going up in his life, just be by his side, root for him, and just don't be doing no extra shit, because this is what can come with it when you're just doing all this extra shit, instead of just staying in your lane, rooting for your man, being there for your man, and just being very feminine and relaxed. That's it for this vid. I wanted to hit the point across. I ain't gonna lie. Make sure y'all boys drop a like, comment, subscribe, man. Let me know what y'all think in the comment section down below. And like I said before in the beginning of the video, make sure y'all boys staying strong, staying healthy. I'll see y'all in the next one, man. Wild. Rapping so loud, making moves so